Hey guys, Bleach. Hey guys, Bleach here. Welcome to a different kind of live. It's not toonami. I don't know what exactly it's going to be, but it might be fun. I oh my god, please blow my speakers. That's what it's doing. My big mouth in the background there, just talking right over the live. But yeah, I figured I'd tell you what I did today. I didn't film it, and I wanted to, but I kind of just stuck on. I put the base of the stamper, the big 33-inch out there. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and it didn't seem to fit at first. And I'm like looking at it, like wanted to just take my grinder to it and file it a bit with the grinder to make it fit in there in the little. I'll have to show you more about it. I update. I'm just fucking right now. I'm burping up pasta and watermelon. I had earlier. Worst combination: pasta and watermelon. It's the summer. What you can do, you gotta eat the watermelon. And I'm like, I ground the brake drum, the brake, and I hit myself with the grinder because I'm like holding it there, and I hate that freaking grinder. I plugged the damn thing in, and somehow something hit it, the button on the bench, and it started moving. It freaking scraped the shit out of my bench. Yeah, I'm putting the 33-inch snapper back together. I gotta take that 5.5 horsepower Honda engine apart on the not apart, the carb apart. I tried putting seafoam in a car cleaner to run through the car to make it stop going to no avail. But I want to see if it's like one of those deals where it needs a load, like it'll run better under load. So I'm gonna put like I don't know, the move's fine, but like it might run evenly is what I'm saying if I put a deck belt on it. So I'm gonna try that, and then I'll maybe do a mowing video with that one soon, probably before the 33-inch one. I'm just sitting here watching Jay Leno's Garage and sign on CNBC. His hair is different. It's like flat now, and his hair like poofed up. He's got all these cars, vintage rat rods and stuff. It's like in a rat rod museum, I believe. If I had maybe if I was younger, but I could probably still could. I would love to learn to work on vintage vehicles and stuff and do fabrication. I'm thinking about getting into like 3-wheelers and ATVs. There's like there is a Kawasaki ATV near me. Really good shape, really good tire. Someone probably stamped it up quick. Only $125 on Craigslist. There's like a Kawasaki now or Kawasaki for like 200, a 3-wheeler, small one. But it would be fun to learn on, even if I fucked it up. I mean, it's only $200. No, it's a Honda, and it's a Honda. Oh, what does yours have? Oh, it's the Tecumseh. I call them turd junk sauce. I could never get a Tecumseh to work right. Look what I did on the flywheel that one on the stamper. I should have. That impact wrench has way too much power for what it is. Like if you use an air one, you can probably not give it as much power with the air. But I had to take the drum off the stamper case where the shoe goes in, and it nearly stripped the bolt right out of there. It stripped the head of the bolt. It's chipped, but the threads are fine. So I'm just going to be careful. And what I'm doing now is keep tightening it and loose, not draw it all the way tight like I did the first time. I had to take it apart with the impact wrench again, and I heavy cream life. Hi, how's it going? And I just draw it tight because I don't. I'm too cheap to buy like a half-inch socket wrench. So I'm just using my torque wrench, just a half-inch socket wrench, because it'll work just as good and just draw it tight from the beginning. Yeah, it's a lot of fun working on that stuff. I wish I filmed it for you guys. I didn't even think I was going to do it today. I just went out and did it. It was cooler today. It's been hotter than a bastard, and then it rained. Oh wow.
Air conditioning, you put these on, you fill it with water. Yeah, and the breeze would come into the tube, go through the water.
They're talking about swamp coolers on cars. I never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it's like a wet dog smell.
Some kind of water vapor thing or something. For air conditioning back in the day.
Ooh, cheap and easy. Well, fuel injected.
Oh, man.
So that's what, mid-90s?
I would love like an old truck to drive in someday. Years ago, like older guys told me stories like during the 60s, 70s, and the early 80s, be able to go to a scrapyard and buy parts. You can actually buy a truck and build a truck from the parts there and have a truck. But now you can only just pick one part. You can't buy like a whole truck, which is sad. Maybe some places you actually can. I'm not sure. Not up here though. Was he gonna drive this thing? Oh my god, it sounds so good. You should see this thing on Jay Leno's garage. It's so low to the ground. Oh my god, the rust on it's so beautiful. I just love this truck. It's good that Jay Leno's got like a side thing he's doing with all these vintage vehicles and stuff. Another thing I learned about Adam Carolla, I didn't know he was like a race car driver. He did that before we got into comedy, I guess, and the Man Show and hanging out with Jimmy Kimmel back in the day, the old Man Show. The guy that hosts UFC, I forget, he did that with another guy, the Man Show on Comedy Central years ago. Yeah, that John Deere, I don't know if I'll get to it till spring with all the stampers, and plus I got to do a snowblower. And I want to try to get that stamper push mower going again. It's getting near the time that it's going to get cold, and then the snow's going to fly. I may go in the garage and work on the John Deere if we get some frost here in the winter and stuff and toy with it. I wired up a solenoid on that big stamper, and I can't get it to engage. I wonder if it's like I wired it up correctly. It's a brand new solenoid too, but of course you can buy a brand new solenoid. It's coming from China Land. Not to mock China Land, they make good stuff sometimes. But it could be bad. I mean, it was sitting in my dresser drawer for a while, me getting stuff into my dresser, like little odds and ends, and my junk dresser drawer could have broken. I don't know, but either that or my jump pack isn't looking good enough on the cables on it or something. Plus, I didn't tell you guys this, the starter came apart on the engine. I don't know if I should tell you. The starter's still good. It's just the little contact end where the starter wire goes. So I took some thread locker and I pushed it back together, and it's together, it's staying. So it'll be fine. What else? I'm gonna try and put a snowblower together too eventually. Yeah, universal. You can do as long as like the threads are the same. You can put like even a Briggs muffler on there and stuff, and like with the threads are like are bolted up. A muffler's a muffler. As long as it fits, it'll work. As long as it's the same horsepower range. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end this live at 11. Just have a short live. I'll go back to watching some YouTube videos and stuff. There's a lot of fun to be had in the garage. I can't wait to get that big stamper back together. Of course, I lost the bolts to the put the deck cover thing on there, the protection cover, so you'll get your floppy bits caught in the belt and stuff when you're mowing. I should not even have said that. It's funny, but I'll be working on that stuff next year. Maybe when I get tired of this towards the end of winter or before winter, and then I mean if I get tired of the Sampers, I may do like ATVs or something in the future. There's a few snowmobiles. I don't know. I would love to do a snowmobile. I don't really know much about them, but it can't be anything different than working like on a horizontal shaft, like snowblower engine or something. You just gotta really pay attention. And there's like a few vintage ones, like a Skidoo in my area for like 120, like from the 70s.
Sometimes the best
I mean, people sell stuff for stupid money. Sometimes it's just because they want it gone, and they try and get my driver's license soon. My mother's been teaching me to drive. Thing about that is, I actually got to go to bed at night because dangerous lack of sleep and driving. Some ass, I don't want to say asshole, but an old man, not just oblivious, ran the stop sign, nearly hit us today, and you just got to watch every minute. Even though we were there, just ran the stop sign, drove by. Plus, I'm doing good. Girl at the donut shop, she got distracted by my shirt and gave me my second donut or the noise in the kitchen, so she said I got a free donut, so it's just pretty cool. I got a little bit of drink to drink. I was drinking this earlier with dinner.
You could also put this back to a flat six if somebody else. Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point of this.
I don't know much about cars. I just love watching them, the style of them and stuff.
Months where two guys can probably convert it back to gas in an hour. You run transmission.
There's certain kinds of mechanics about cars I know. There's some mechanics work on one type of thing for cars, and there's mechanics that can do all cars and stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody's particular to what they like to work on. Me for my Sampers and stuff, I love to work on those because they're fairly easy and stuff. Oh, what's your question? Yeah, you can put a universal muffler in a comps as long as it'll fit. As long as the bolts up and mounts, you're gonna measure the diameter of the hole and stuff. Fiats, oh my god, a Fiat, those are nice.
Yeah, it's a 1980 Spider. It's made by Peter Farina, designed, built by Fiat.
Oh my god, these cars are just drooling over them.
Put out about 100 horsepower.
I missed the Jay Leno show, this night show. He took over after Carson. I think Letterman was going to get it. And like, no, we want Leno. Then Letterman went to 5.
But it's about as clean an installation I've ever seen. So what you're looking at here, these two units on the
Sorry,
side.
I'm not talking, I'm just watching these cars. But yeah.
We have a little bit of leeway where we can put components.
That John Deere starter on that, I don't think, what is it, Kohler or Kawasaki? I forget what kind of engine it is that I got on there. Oh, you're back. So cool. Working on the junkie in the garage. Hopefully you're watching my videos. I've been adding more music to them. Some of the music may be a little copyrighted, and I've been trying to not get caught. I got caught one in an Oasis song, and I had it removed from YouTube. And Don't Look Back at Anger song. I just figure I go live for you guys. I'm just sitting here watching Leno driving this 1980 Fiat Spider on the TV. That's the power.
That's the goal, right? This is a performance modification in the same way that you would.
Yeah, quiet videos. I should talk more. There's a lot of background noise and stuff.
Yeah, right. It goes back and find yourself lifting off the throttle quite often. Love that instant torque. I think one thing that surprises people is they don't realize that you can daily drive an electric car and you don't need a fancy.
I'll talk more in the upcoming videos. I'll try. Is this fun doing like fast-paced, speeded up videos? So I thought I'd try something else because I see a lot of other garage channels and mechanic channels doing that too, where they Might speed up the video and work on stuff. Yes, edit should work as long as it mounts up. As long as the bolt holes or the threads mount up.
This is truly an engineered vehicle, and it feels production.
You should show your new things on YouTube ad with your cell phone or something.
I really appreciate it. It's not coming from you, so thank you.
Any muffler will work on any engine as long as the belt's up. It doesn't have to be a Tecumseh or a Briggs. You know those little hot dog ones they made in the 70s, so like the 8 horsepower engines, like the tube ones, those work on both Briggs and both Tecumseh. With the 8 horsepower threads. There's people that custom make mufflers, do welding and stuff. Me, I'm not a good welder. I just try to find a cheap muffler. I'm getting smart with these fidget spinners. They had these at the polls. I bought a few of them. I thought it'd be fun to do a giveaway on my channel, but no one's seemed to really catch on to it. Shit, that scared me. I was like, ooh, look at that car that it goes flying. Yeah, I'll make hot dogs for Labor Day, if that's the kind of hot dog you're talking about. Those white ones, they're great.
To continue the company, he tried a bit, but basically the company was for all intents and purposes dead.
No, what I think Rachel wants me. Oddly enough. At least I got women watching my channel.
Very brilliant designers and engineers came up with this car, which was introduced in Paris in 1993. The real fascinating part was the engine. 3.5 liter, 4 turbochargers, making at the time the astronomical sum of what? 550.
I know, cheap's not sexy.
The fact that they actually built a car that they thought could be a terrific representation of the brand on the road.
I do stuff on the cheap though. I mean, some of my tools are even like I think they call it like pig iron over in Canada, like cheap iron or something from China. I have Stanley stuff.
Of course, Ford made the very intelligent marketing to add a backseat to the Thunderbird, thereby doubling the sales of the car and making it certainly a success which lasted for many, many, many years. However, during the late 1990s and early 2000s,
I don't know what's going on.
And Ford looked back to see how can we recapture some of the magic of the name of the Thunderbird. And at the time, I thought it was a fabulous representation of the original car. Because the Thunderbird was never meant to compete with the Corvette. It was a luxury 2-seater car. Absolutely, and also this particular example that we have here today is in a color called Thunderbird Blue, which also looks back when they first introduced them. They did a lot of the colors that reminded people.
These are some beautiful cars. You know what's great about summer car shows and stuff, and then if you like live on a main highway, all these cars go by and stuff, like classic cars. Half the time you don't even know what the hell you are. You're just your jaw's dropping just looking at them. Even some rat rods going by. They had like a Model A and a Model T club around here, and you see all these Model A and Model Ts going by really slow. Oh, what's this computer doing now? I watched, I already keep talking about it though. Computer's got pop-up windows for some reason. But I watched,
and then started using Chevrolet chassis in addition to Chevrolet engine. The original Bunting is certainly a case of the greatest car Studebaker ever made a little too late. Right, yeah. And so here, the idea was to continue this iconic look, but also in a much more upmarket manner. The Avantis and the Avanti 2s that succeeded the original one were much more.
Glad you're doing good though, Rachel.
And they were built largely by hand and sold to a very small audience. Yeah, plus everything got a little weird. The proportions started to change ever so slightly. If you
should see this convertible.
You want the original Studebaker.
We got a new minivan. That thing's fun to drive. It's got Bluetooth in it, so you can like blast music on the Bluetooth speakers on the radio and stuff. And then another feature adds you can hook your cell phone up to it, which is kind of eerie. Because you like your neighbor calls you up and asks you to buy a watermelon, and you haven't lived to hear that when your neighbor has to go buy a watermelon for the summer. Kind of funny.
It's just a fascinatingly complex thought that actually works. So your pick is correct, Mr. Second Chance. This and more after a brief message from our sponsors.
Try to eat it.
Go to jlosgarage.cnbc.com.
Sound like he said J-Lo's Garage, like Jennifer Lopez. I seen the one with Craig Ferguson. I wonder if they got like repeats. I watched it again though. I don't mind.
You're turning off the street and you barely clip a passing car. Minor accident, no big deal, right? Wrong. Your insurance company is going to raise your rate after the other car got a scratch so small you could have fixed it with a pen. Maybe you should take that pen and use it to sign up with a different insurance company.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm not sure how I'd service your Murray mower, but I could help you fix it. What's going on with it? It's right here or something. I don't have a Murray mower though.
He knew this day would come. All that hard work.
Oh, the fair, I see. Oh, like a show track? You mean like for Poland and stuff? I don't know much about that, but it could be too hard.
Classic Industries, America's first choice in restoration and performance parts for Camaro, Firebird, Nova, Impala, GM trucks, Tri-5 Chevy, Mopar.
We got a state fair here too going on, Syracuse or something. Stinky Syracuse. You got the state fair right by the Sneaky Onondaga Lake. It's kind of polluted. Years ago, they said you could swim in it. And then, like, some of the news stations were showing, like, the weather guy and some of the people that work for the news got in Onondaga Lake. And then, like, the DC came in and says, oh, we made a mistake. It's not really good enough to swim in there. So who knows what's going to happen to them. And then they have, like, fishing derbies in that lake and stuff, too. Which is cool.
Like testing our performance line, the equivalent of up to 24 laps.
I'm going to miss summer. I'll have many more summers. Oh, I see.
At the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. See Burdick Lexus.
There's all sorts of like watch me, but there's all sorts of like how-tos on YouTube, a lot better than mine. I gotta rebuild carbs and stuff. It's not hard if you left your if you got tools there. It's not hard to take apart carbs and stuff. You just got the right screwdrivers to it. And I generally don't take apart carbs like the needles out and stuff because we're going to damage them. Like that needle that's like in, if you can't get like a jet out, it's just good to leave it in there. I know some people like using ultrasonic cleaners now in carburetors too. Like back in the old days, you just soak a carb in gasoline and hope for the best and that would clean it. Back in the leaded fuel days. You get like an ultrasonic cleaner from Harbor Freight.
So, among the three cars we have here, the second chances. 5 years ago, an 88 Avanti convertible like this could have been bought for about $19,000. And today, for the best.
What are you trying to do to it now? Does it run or is it like skipping or something?
5 years ago, you pay about $20,000. Today, you pay about $28,000. We got it. 5 years ago, these traded for about $450,000. Today, $850,000 is the entry point for this market. So the winner.
That's good. You're good at body work because I kind of suck at that. Well, different kinds of body work I'm good at. I can't really refer to like painting and stuff and fabrication is kind of hard.
Say, you're too generous. Tonight's been all about second chances.
Then you get to like
Then 1/3
that paint striping stuff when you do with the tape and stuff.
Massive engine upgrades. Is this the most powerful car without question? To new careers, I go to work. It's my passion.
How many horsepower is the engine? You can do like a pulley swap,
It's always nice.
and you get like bigger to small pulley ratio. You gotta look that up. Like put a smaller pulley on the transmission. That'll make it go faster. I don't know if it'll do 35 though. More people, I think, are in the mudding mowers than honestly racing mowers because mudding's more fun. Like being out in the woods and going in mud and stuff.
I don't want to put a demo, but if I do, it's okay. I hang out with Rebel Ferguson. He'll eat a little too much about his personal life.
You can put like a gas pedal on it too. Some people use like handbrakes from bicycles to do that. Just be careful. Don't take the governor off of it, like ungovern the engine unless you know what you're doing. If you can blow the engine. If you do the, from what I understand, don't quote me on this, but if you put the brake pedal, gas pedal type of thing, it's going to leave the governor on there. 14 horsepower Kohler. Oh geez, I have a 14 horsepower Kohler on that Simplicity. That thing had a return spring in it. It would idle too high, it would go fast. If you got one of those things on your cell phone, there's an app or something that can tell you how fast the thing goes too.
To me, a rebel is any place, person, or thing that defies convention. The Berkeley campus in the 60s was a rebellious place. James Dean was a rebel. Elvis was a rebel. Keep the car I'm driving right now.
Ed, mind your P's and Q's. Yeah, try doing a pulley swap on it, like you can use like an impact wrench. Just be careful, like to get the pulley off, and a blowtorch. And I haven't done it before, but there's like ways to do things. You're just gonna be careful.
Because he tried to overthrow the company of one Marone. He went to Italy and he built cars. I'm on my way to meet a buddy.
No, you're not bothering. You're not bothering me at all, Rachel. It's not bothersome at all.
I think he was a bit of a hellraiser.
No one's really bothering me. I thought I'd do a live and people can ask questions if you want. Craig Ferguson, so cool. I loved him on Drew Carey. I have many fine memories watching that show when I was young. Because Jafer Letterman let me in. This is going to be funny. Oh, geez, your boyfriend died 9 years ago. That's not good.
I want to see what your code is. I'm not giving you my
Sorry for your loss.
Craig Ferguson, folks. Follow me. Known for his character, Mr. Wick, on the Drew Carey Show, and for his many years hosting the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Craig is such a rebel, he has the slogan, "Join or die," from the American Revolution tattooed on his arm. Oh, and few rebels can pull off a skirt like this guy. I remember the first time I was talking about cars, thinking we would bond because he was sort of a rebellious guy, but he didn't show any rebellion in an automotive way. I couldn't show any rebellion in an automotive way.
I don't know. A lot of guys should probably get the lawnmower thing, like mechanics and stuff. So, I think we need more. Watch. That's called East something. And the guy's daughter, she's like 2, works right on cars and stuff. There's nothing wrong with being into lawnmowers. Everybody has different things they're into, like cars, mowers, and stuff. It's just fun.
You get that? That's see what that is? That's the 1960s. That's when the world made sense. Yeah, yeah. The Morris Minor was manufactured.
Ed seems to like all the girls on YouTube for some reason.
1971. Over 1.3 million miners were produced. Part of its success was due to its rebellious engine. Let me finish.
Oh my god, this car.
Alex Pizzagonis intentionally
I'm gonna cook on the grill Monday. That's good, Rachel. I'll see a little longer if you want. I'm just gonna watch Craig Ferguson. Or if everyone else wants. I don't mind. I was gonna watch a few YouTube videos. I got a new video up where I mow the neighbor's lawn.
Really? Yeah. This car. I'll tell you a little bit. This isn't a Phillies. Because once in 1990, I went to Sri Lanka. I was kind of drunk and I ended up in Sri Lanka. 2 civil wars going on in Sri Lanka at the time. Everyone was driving these cars like it's a roller car. Right. Like crazy. This must be.
I think Craig Ferguson is about the same age as Drew Carey, but I'm not sure.
My dad sometimes drove us in this post office van like this. But this was, you know, kids have got, you see them now in car seats, they've got a 5-point car. They look like
I'd lay off. It's not about asking girls to talk, really.
But it was fantastic, and I do love this car, and it's British, right? Because it's got a little flag there. Can I have this? No, I have to have this. No, I'm sorry. I painted red and write Royal Mail on the shirt. We could go for a drive if you want. Yes, I would like to drive. Yeah. Let's hop in and go for a drive.
I hope I'm cool as Craig Ferguson and Jay Leno when I get old. I hope I have a lot of mechanic shits under my belt. Work on some good stuff. Just playing with this fidget spinner here. This is a great little invention to get. I bet it's for like, they thought of like hyperactive children when they thought of it. They get them to use it.
Like an idiot. Sweet.
I have attention disorder too. I'm trying to make a live and watch freaking make a live and watch Jay Leno and Craig Ferguson, and it's been a girly top thing. Damn, he's grinding the gears.
Yeah. Oh, smell that clutch. Oh my God. Yeah, look at that. Good.
You know what's crazy? I was just talking about he was grinding the gears, and Jay Leno says, "Oh, smell that clutch." Yeah, because I remembered and saw this before.
I met first by yourself. Well, I was on my own for sure. Yeah, in a shrub. Yeah, in a shrub. See, in America, you couldn't get a girl without a car. Right, you had to have a car. Yeah, I know. You just need to get Scotland. Yeah, just the biscuits. All right. Do you want to come to my house? Yeah, biscuit. I've got food. Oh, that's a Scottish guy with food. Oh, stop it. Go, Larry. Stop it. To the gas. Oh! It's really hard to fucking this thing. You're not used to this kind of power. I mean, with Craig Ferguson, something an adventure.
Funny, man. I'll get the lawnmowers going.
Let me ask you about the early days. Now, you were a singer, a rock star. No, I was a drummer. Yeah, what was it, the Dream Boys? The Dream Boys was the name of the band. That was before. And how old were you then? I was about 18. 18, all right. We were originally called the Bastards from Hell.
Oh my God, he was in a band with Craig Ferguson was in a band with Peter Capelli, which is 12th Doctor in Doctor Who. That's a pretty interesting little tidbit to know. Craig quit drinking in 1992. Yeah, I don't drink. I mean, I do, but not since 2 summers ago. I just don't feel the need to. I just rather be out in the garage and mess with stuff and be outside. It wouldn't work. I don't smoke either. Marijuana was probably legal. I probably smoked with it recreational, for medical use. I think it would like mellow me out. Sometimes I get really antsy when I'm working on something. I start swearing or something, and then I just try to calm down. Like it's got to go together, and this piece has got to fit into this piece or something. Like with that thing I was putting the brake together today. I mean that stamper mode in that recent video of Ray's lawn and my lawn is almost 60 years old. And it's still going. And it's just freaking amazing that something that old is still going.
You can't tell me that's not running. It's no matter of opinion. And that I kind of love. That is pretty out here. I got to get out of here. Oh, man.
I would love to do ATCs though, guys, or ATVs or even snowmobiles. Someday though. Someday.
Coming up, Rebel Run Running with Ray Everhand. I'm getting liquored up.
Figures Jay watching Jay Leno's Garage. It's one I seen. Probably catching on the TV. I would have Family Guy on right now, but I think the YouTube bots would get me for copyrights. I love these fidget spinners. So much fun. I'm on a Pop-Tart kick lately. I haven't eaten Pop-Tarts in a long time. Oh, I still talk to Sari. She's not too much in the anime anymore. She doesn't really want to watch the lives. She's still putting out good quality videos, though. Yes, Rachel has boobies. All girls have boobs. Even some men have boobs, too. From eating too much food and stuff.
Me chasing business unlimited card is so simple. I don't even have to think about it. So I think about nitrogen ice cream in supermarkets all over the world.
Are you kidding me? Nitrogen ice cream? Oh, I see what they do to make that. Nitrogen is like a gas and it freezes really fast. Yeah. Oh my God. That would be I'm having a relationship with my fidget spinner right now, Ed, if you catch my drift. But yeah, nitrogen is like a gas that can freeze stuff really fast. And that would probably make really good ice cream if it freezes really fast. God, we got some pigs on here tonight. I'm sorry, Rachel. It's okay. I don't even think those are Rachel's real boobs in the picture. I think she just used that as a gag or something, but who knows. If you were, it's great, but it's good having working on lawnmowers and stuff. It's a lot of fun. You just gotta be careful. Sometimes, like some rule of thumb, sometimes you mess things up or break something, and you have to cover up your mistakes and go on to the next thing. Hide your mistakes. Yeah, I got these.
Excuse me. I thought we were putting them back.
No. We'll work with their leaves blocking it, so it only works right here.
Well, it's pretty ugly there.
It's pretty ugly. It's not ugly.
Pretty ugly.
Used to be able to balance it on my finger.
No, I'm saying it's super ugly.
Yeah.
Super 2? Yeah.
Would you go online and put that in review for me?
I'm gonna try and eat it next.
Yeah.
Ow.
Super pretty.
I got words.
Satellite TV is selling it.
Trust you.
Don't buy it. For no only dish, choose Spectrum.
Your partner likes their side of the bed firm. You like your soft. I hear it all the time. Kevin Fear, president of Mattress Express.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll up my arm a bit.
Bed by Instant Comfort. You will only find this at Mattress Express. Personalized. Each side of the bed to your liking. One side firm, one side plush. And with a 25-year warranty, it's possibly the last bed you will ever buy. And the best part is, as your needs change, the beds change with you. Only at Mattress Express.
They're like $5 where I am. That's terrible. They're $10 where you are. Like $5.50 or something.
We're here in Cascade Hollow, Tennessee, at the George Nickel Distillery, home of one of the most famous whiskeys in the world. Of course, all that came to an end on October 28, 1919, when the Volstead Act.
I'm gonna quit showing the fidget spinner because it's making Gypsy sad. Those are like $10 frickin'. Oh, they're talking about bootleg and moonshine.
So they found some kids that could buy and modified their cars with big tanks to carry hundreds of gallons of alcohol.
Yeah, the moonshine and stuff. I found it at Kohl's. I don't want to tell you how much I paid for it because it's kind of depressing. It had a crap. I'll be honest. They had a crap load of them for like 50 cents at Kohl's. Then they had some for over a little over $1. And then buy the dollar ones. I thought about doing a giveaway on my channel of one of them when I get 1,000 subscribers or something, but no one seemed to care or participate because maybe someone has a bigger attention span than I do. You can also get Skull Candy earbuds at Kohl's. I'm not sure if you got a Kohl's. You just gotta go to the toy shops and stuff and find stuff and declare it sometimes. It doesn't hurt to look. You might be able to find one at a yard sale too.
So it definitely ran some shine. We just don't know. You drove moonshining really back then.
I bought like 3 of them.
People through hard times. The salary was maybe $40 a week. You could make $200 a night driving whiskey back and forth to the big cities from the mountains. You ever get a chance as a younger person to meet?
They're great. And actually, I'm down to 2. I was going to do a giveaway of one of them on my channel. I had a red one, and I was messing around with it, like laying in bed before I went to bed. Damn thing flew and fell behind the bed, and be damned if I can find it. It went flying. It had tax on it. It's like 75. Stuff might be cheaper up in New York. I don't know what stuff is like from where you are. Yeah, I find the mowers cheap, thankfully. I had to get rid of some of them. There's too many. That big 33-inch one is going.
Yeah, but this is the way they do it. They slide those cases, sometimes filled with a little quart mason jars, or sometimes filled with plastic or glass.
I might put a different engine on that new snapper.
So that nobody could see in there, and they would just cruise through town. Well, how do they compensate for the waste distribution? I mean, without 100 gallons.
Damn it, I can't stop playing with it. It's addicting.
They didn't have air shocks there. No, and that's a really good question because when they were unloaded, if the cars were jacked up, it would tip the cops off. They know, hey, that guy's a bootlegger because that thing's jacked up. And they couldn't be going tail dragging because they know they were false. And plus, you could outrun the cop, you got away.
I sure Jay Leno knows the answers to all these questions he's asking because he's a car guy. But he's just asking to make it look like a good show so we can learn with them too.
And then they did things called the bootleg turn that Junior Johnson was famous for, where they would go down and just spin the car around and drive.
Yeah, paper routes are good.
Fly by, and that's why they became such great dirt
racers, let's put this down again. And I want to ask you about something else. Maybe it has nothing to do with moonshine.
I had friends when I was young. Oh God, I hope you're not like a kid or something. I unleashed some awful, terrible sex, some dirty, vile stuff with those Sushi Boy and Hebe cartoons. But you can like tow a push mower with a bicycle and mow lawns. Had people do that. And there's people that would have like I had friends that had like a wood wagon. They put like a gas can in a push mower and it tow it with their bike. Another job I know, I don't know if they let teenagers do it anymore, but my friend was telling me a lot of roofers, they would pay you like to shovel the shingles and put them in a bucket, pick up the nails and stuff. Like if you weren't a good roofer. Mowing lawns is lucrative. It's sad because on Craigslist now, if you want to advertise a service, you have to pay them. But if you're selling something, it doesn't cost anything. Facebook is a good advertisement too. Another thing to do, if you can, cleaning garages and stuff, like if someone wants your garage clean and you had like a truck or something, there's a lot of people around here that do that, like cleanups and stuff, like hauling stuff to the dump, like if you have a dump pass. And then a lot of people that are into the mowers, they find a mower in someone's garage, they fix it and sell it on the side too. You know what I mean? Like like finding scrap metals and stuff, or like cleanups and stuff. Like there's these two stampers I wanted to buy, didn't get. Because the guy wanted to deliver, and my friend's truck was having problems, and he got them in a cleanup too, and he was just selling them. He probably got them free. Depending on the size of the lawn is how much she'll make, really. I just mow Ray's and mine. I was talking to people and stuff. They said it would be, you should do like a vintage lawn care job or something. Just mowing the stampers in people's yards. That comment has a good cut. Yeah. I could have a couple people doing it with me, maybe, or something. It'd be fun. One of those old stampers. So they're tricky on side hills, though. I had them on 3 wheels. I don't know if you caught that one video where I had the 60s Common on 3 wheels. I want to get my my favorite stamper back together. I gotta get it back together. We're gonna try and rebuild the deck this year or next year. And then take the parts off the small deck and put it on the big one because it's the same. If you work, like, not on your own, but for a landscaping business, you can make money too. Like, if there's landscapers in your area that are looking for, like, people for work, for, like, a summer job, that would be a good thing to do too. If you're still in school, you can take, like, a trade, if they have it in your area, like auto mechanics or electrician stuff too. That might be fun for you to do too. Or electricians make good money too. And like even carpentry and stuff. Like if you're into that, like flipping houses or something and going in there and redoing floors and things. Yeah. If I was younger, I could do lawn cutting and stuff. It's getting bad where I can't cut my own lawn. It like rains and stuff, and then it gets high. Then I'm going between working on the lawnmowers and maintenance on them and going back. Oh, there's a cute baby on the TV. He's gonna drop his phone on the baby. I hope I have kids someday. Have someone hand me tools in the garage and stuff. Go from having the girlfriend handing me tools into the garage to having little kids handing me stuff. Little toddler walking over with a socket wrench going like this. I don't know. That probably would be a good idea to have a toddler in the garage, all that stuff around. Fall on him or something. Mommy, Daddy's got the lawnmower tire on me and I got an ouchie. I'm going to kill that son of a bitch. Wait till he gets in the house. I know, easy stuff. If you're into like computer stuff, graphic designing, making web pages for people, that's kind of easy to sit down and make them a web page like for their business. There's all sorts of stuff out there. If there's money to be had, if you want it. I know even people that like go around picking up bottles and cans and stuff. There's like I don't know if you know what Married with Children was. Al Bundy was funny. He went on a beach vacation. He was picking up bottles and cans on the beach. Just thinking he could stay living in Florida. It was funny. Oh, they got those. Since the 1920s, every Rolls-Royce has been fitted. Rolls-Royce, all those are nice cars. It's been ripped off so many times. Well, it's just like anything. If you don't like it at first, you'll grow to like it. Like say if you go to a diner, the food shit, and then there's like the old saying, you get used to eating the same shit or doing the same things, it'll become second nature to you. You won't mind it as much.
This is Corbin Goodwin. Is a avid hot rodder and builder, which is not unusual unless you're hot rodding a Rolls Royce. How are you? Well, good to see you.
If you look at videos on YouTube, there's like how-tos. I'm not into it too much. There's more. There's like how-tos how to like go to thrift stores and like antique stores and flip stuff and sell it. Like little odds and ends.
Corbin likes to defy convention. For example, when assembling his Rebel Royce, he used Porsche wheels. Oh, the humanity! He also installed
another thing. I know if you'd be into it, maybe bartending when you got older. Like being a bartender, that's not hard work mixing drinks. You make a lot of friends doing it too. I'm not into drinking, but I know people that bartending, it's good work. And then there's like, I'm trying to think what the other thing I thought was. I just went in my head. Pawn Shop, maybe that show Pawn Stars on History Channel is pretty popular. You might be able to get like a job at a pawn shop and like learn about like selling things and stuff. Hey, Derek TV, how's it going? Watching Jay Leno looking at this old Rolls Royce. He's got some kind of piping system hooked up to it. I wonder if he's got it running on propane or something. I'm good. I'm just talking about snapper mowers and stuff and what I'm doing. But I have the one transmission apart. Well, not really apart, but I took it apart thinking it was the middle chain case, but actually it was the brake worn out and it was stuck on the middle chain case. So I took my grinder and I sanded off ground the brake shoe a bit because it wouldn't fit in there because it was for an older snapper. Basically, it wasn't the correct one. But maybe you got to do that to those things anyways. I don't know because I've never really done it before, and the grinder got awful close to my thumb and it nicked me. And then I plugged the damn thing in on the workbench and somehow it was on. It was like frickin' Stephen King in the garage day or something. Big frickin' Harbor Freight grinder going, and then it scratched up my workbench.
Oh man, getting a manual transmission on here was a big to do because no one's ever made a manual for this. Is this a good date car? I mean, when you tell them what kind of car?
Oh my god, that thing's squeaking a lot.
And then you show up.
Give me a minute. I'm going to use it. And I'm not going to show you me using it and squatting down. I'm going to shut the cam off courteously, and I'm going to go into the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. You'll still be able to hear me in the background making a grunt noise. It's probably because I have a bad prostate. No, I'm kidding. What Gypsy right? Yeah, Derek TV should come for Saturday night too. With the toonami anime stuff. I'm not sure if he's into that. I'll be right back. I gotta use it. Just shutting off the camera. Taking a brief intermission. Am I still here? Oh no, I think I just messed it up. Alright. I accidentally plugged the camera, and somehow there's a mic on the camera, I guess, too. I hit it with my leg. Be right back. 2 shakes of Rolls Royce tail.
Yeah, I'd love to do a 3-rotor Ferrari, like a 308, 328 on American Mac wheels, and then wrap it in like Van Gogh's water lilies.
So you like to tear down the upper class. Ferrari, Rolls Royce.
I mean,
Rather than start with a 32 Ford or a 55 Chevy and build it up. You like to start at the top and then take it down and take it. Our Minister of Education, thank you very much.
oh, no problem. Glad you enjoy the concept on this one.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Let's put a foot down and see how it goes. Down. I keep putting my hands on the roof. Down. Now for a rebel who takes his vintage car any place he wants.
Before I started collecting old vintage Porsches, I actually had a job.
All right, I'm back. I'm just going to turn the camera on and
market. Did that for some years.
get a drink of the finest aspartame brand Walmart grade Kool-Aid.
I found this car about 7 years ago. I looked at it as, oh, this is a huge project. This is going to need a lot of work.
I don't really like the taste of the water with it here. I mean, it's better at the YMCA because they got it like filtered in the water fountain. You can just put a water bottle to it. So I kind of flavor it with the Walmart drink. Let's see if I can get this camera to work. I hope it works. You can see the picture of the YouTube shirt with the old snapper mower that's has a broken deck. I got other ones I can cut with.
I care about the car so much.
See here.
I decided just to give it another life, and the character just keeps blossoming, and I'd love to see where it goes from here.
Come on, camera. I turned it on. I don't know what it's doing.
Coming up. A race?
Sadly, this might be a voice. Oh, there it goes. Oh, shit. There's me. I'm scary. All right. That purple drink don't taste the best. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's good. Like, probably because it's mixed with Weiler's because I got it at the other store. But we couldn't get the Walmart. But it's good. Like, if you're thirsty. I wonder if this will work. The wrong one. Oh, it's not going to work. I thought it would stay on there. It's too slippery. I've been watching that Castaway show they got on NBC. It's pretty good where the people are like on the island and stuff. I'm going to end it in a few minutes, I think, and watch some YouTube videos. Try to play catch up. I'm going to try and work on that. If there's time, I'm going to try and work on that snapper riding mower in the afternoon after I eat my lunch.
I don't feel hungry. I don't feel stuffed.
I don't feel guilty.
I wonder if that hummus stuff is good. I never had it before.
I just had some hummus and now I feel good.
I'd probably eat it. Probably makes you feel good because you got a shit afterwards eating it because it's like hard. Oh, I got some tomatoes free at the Y. This guy brought them in. And there was a hot pepper snuck in with them that looked just like a tomato. I shouldn't have threw it out. I might have been able to done something with it, like in a chili or something, but it was just too hot. And then stupid ass me, I had the oil from the pepper on my hand. I stuck it right in my fucking eye because I got like allergy eyes and the itch.
No idea. Damage.
It burned like a son of a bitch. I'm at the sink. I'm trying to rinse out my eye. I'm like, ah. It was like one of these round pepper things. I've never seen one before. It looked just like a tomato. I don't know what kind of pepper it was. It did taste good, but it was just too hot. My mother's like, this one's got funny seeds in it. We're cutting it up for the salads. And I'm like, that's a freaking pepper there. I know what peppers look like. They got funny seeds in them. You eat the skin around the seeds, and you cut all the seeds out of there.
Dr. Mike has enough speed and bandwidth to power the obvious. And
I just never seen a pepper like that before.
even that uses bandwidth now. Choose
I usually use the hot peppers are like the long tube looking things
now
I
with a good
see.
connection, you can get internet speeds up to 940 megabits per second.
I should have ate it anyways. It might have been good. I might have got used to the hot spiciness. I do like jalapeno peppers. Those things are good. And you got those jalapeno poppers with the cheese in them. You buy in the frozen section in the box. Those things are good. Those TGI Fridays things.
Or how about the all-new 2019 QX50 for just $399 a month?
At Central New York's exclusive Infinity dealership, we invite you to stop in and visit our showroom on West Tennessee Street or shop us online anytime at infinityofsyracuse.com.
Well, not Syracuse. But yeah, we got the what's it gonna say?
Not a Prius, like no stretch of imagination.
Priuses.
Car. I mean, it's practical, it's got 4 doors, it's fuel efficient, it's quiet, you can eat kale in it, you can pick up gluten-free pasta in it, and when you put it in eco mode, it barely uses any gas at all.
We got eco mode on our van, I think. It's some kind of mode that sips the gas.
Oh, sure, it takes a while. 60 miles an hour. Who cares? Let you go solo in the carpool lane, and you're saving the planet.
I think everyone quietly left alive but Gypsy when they heard the escapade of getting hot pepper that looks like a freaking tomato in my eye.
Give me a head start. All right, ready. Let's do it.
Is he racing the Prius? Someone souped up a Prius.
I don't think that's stock.
Oh my god, this Prius is gonna see
No, I
this.
don't think that's a Prius. No, let's put it up on the list and see what that thing really is. Something going on here.
What did he put in this Prius frame?
This car is called the Prius SRT8. It's owned by Nick Filipides from American Racing Tenders. You want to call it? That's right. Now, I've got my doors blown off, and this certainly wouldn't classify it as a Rebel-type vehicle. Tell us exactly what the engine is.
We took a Hellcat crate engine, long block, right?
Hellcat crate engine.
Right. You remember the Hell Kitties? Well, Tim Allen and I did burnouts in a couple of them.
Better buckle up, little boy. You look like my wife in that car.
You know, the sad thing is, they do look like your wife.
What's that supposed to be? You get ready for that?
No, you said it.
That's right, I did.
Oh wow.
The Hellcat goes 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, has 707 horsepower, and is gluten-free.
Wow, that's interesting.
Now, what made you do the sort of Prius thing? Was it your idea or one of your friends? You said,
No,
I'm drinking, what happened?
No, this is something that I concocted. Just driving up the Long Island Expressway and having that HOV lane, sitting in bumper to bumper traffic, and just watching the conga line of Priuses go by. Right.
The conga line.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? These days, you these cars, it's a commuter car. Come on, you know.
Exactly. Okay. Just look at these headers; they're beautifully done. Did you do these?
Yes. Yeah. We're manufacturers, but we also do custom work, and obviously we got to do it on this.
They're just beautifully made. The welds are just fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, let's open up the hood and show us what we got.
Sorry, I'm not saying much. I'm just blinded by this Prius right here. It's so beautiful.
Well, it certainly makes a statement.
It defies logic.
Yeah.
We stuck a 4.5 Whipple on it because the stock blower wasn't enough. Then we made it up to a Tremec 6-speed. I could have put an automatic in it, but the Tremec is just more fun.
That would have been the count.
Yeah.
Now, depending on the year, a Prius can make between 110 and 134 horsepower. Big got his Prius SRT8 up to 800 horsepower. The amazing to me is you have basically a stock American V8 engine. All you've done is really put a bigger supercharger on it and headers. And you're making this kind of horsepower.
The platform's outstanding, so it can handle what we're making and a whole lot more.
Very good. What can we drive?
I'm getting sleepy, guys. I'm going to end it a little before midnight, maybe at midnight. I think seeing the cars is making me sleepy. Vroom.
You guys gonna catch up with me, or? Actually, it's quite civilized inside this car.
Wow. I don't know what else to talk about. I'll get those samples back together. I'll put make a video. I'm gonna throw a deck belt on the one that has the Honda engine and see how it does before I do the carburetor. It needs a rubber disc too. Heard about that. Rubber drive disc. I think I got one in the garage you can use. It's a little used, but it's a lot better than the one that's on there because it's completely worn. Jumped to the metal and the rubber.
That's not familiar. I don't know what is. Get out of the way! Prius coming through!
God, I love that exhaust sound.
2 wheels. The most expensive motorcycle then, and the most expensive motorcycle now.
Good old Triumph, I think.
Tonight, Jay hits the track with superhero Chris Evans. Jalen's Garage tonight, 1 a.m. Eastern. CNBC, get yours.
Are you kidding me? They got a new Jay Leno's Garage 1 in the morning. Why the hell would they stick it on so late in the morning? I mean, I'm gonna probably be up, but still, I might want to chunk out at 12:30 or so.
CNBC, get yours.
I'm Sam Grundy. At Grundy Insurance, we'll get your quote done super fast. It's quick, easy, and it'll save you money. With Grundy, you get a great value, 0 deductible, unlimited mileage, and no depreciation. Call us now or visit us at Grundy.com. You'll be amazed at how fast we can get you rolling. Call us today.
Grundy, what a name for an insurance company.
Now, T-Mobile has unlimited for the rest of us.
Stop playing with this darn fidget spinner.
Right now, get unlimited for as low as 30 bucks per month. T-Mobile.
I'm going to try and dig up some engines in the stampers. They're getting hard to find engines. I mean, they're not hard to find, it's saying, but people want either too little for them or too much money for them. And Some people don't want to deliver them. And then there was that extra pay where I bought that one that it leaked oil at the crankcase and had to swap out the crankcases and stuff. But that engine's on the 33-inch one and it runs good. And it don't leak anymore, so I did good.
Need a change of scenery? The Kayak Explorer tool shows you the places you can fly in your budget, so you can be confident you're getting the most bang for your buck.
I think I may see if I can fix the engine on that one stamper.
I've been making blades here.
Let me focus what I'm saying. Fix the engine that I had on the Comet with the bad governor and mount it onto my base stamper, the one I mainly use, and see if it'll run evenly. And then maybe transfer it onto the one with the Hunt if it runs good, and then do that. But that's just, freaking lawnmowers, man. Too many projects, too overwhelming, too much stressing with them. But it is fun. I'm past the time with the learning curve, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Hopefully it works out.
With the new Chasing Business Unlimited card, I get unlimited 1.5% cash back.
I don't like my impact wrench because it has really too much power. And it's stripping out stuff. Maybe because I bought deep sockets. I don't know.
I think about the details. I obsess over the details. Think about every part of your business except the part that works with Amazon. Your in-card.
See here. I mean, I like it. It works, but it's just got a lot of power. It just rips the nuts right apart.
And now, another installment of The Man, the Myth, the Legend.
I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to Google how old Jay Leno is. I'm just curious. I had a little mic thing on the computer. I can just say it by voice. Maybe, no, it's not going to work on this one because the mic's messed up a bit. Plus, I'm using the mic for the live.
This is a different kind of rebel. A rebel that drove the most expensive motorcycle then and the most expensive motorcycle now. The Bruce Superior SF100 guarantees to do 100 miles an hour.
$800 back then, and now it's worth $600,000. Well, cool. I'm gonna end it at 12, Gypsy. Sadly. I've been on here I think since 9:30, 10. Maybe 10ish, but you should find a movie or something to watch. You got your popcorn and your stuff, and your Capri Sun. You should turn on Jay Leno's Garage if you get it. It's on CNBC. You should look that up. You can see all those old bikes and stuff. You know, cars. If I had the room and have all that mower stuff in the garage, I'd probably get a snowmobile work on it. Knowing me, I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might get up in the morning and work on one of the mowers or something a bit early. Or in the afternoon.
All right, this episode is all about assessing and dressing cars that we consider rebels. I'm here with, of course, the man they call the rebel himself, Donald Osborne.
Cars are beautiful.
Yeah. Tell us what we have here.
Well, we have a genuine rebel, a 1970 AMC Rebel, the Machine. And we've got...
They have one of those on Count's Customs. I know, History Channel.
Toyota DHR. This is certainly a rebel, considering its rather humble origin. Let's start with the AMC. Okay. very few people think of American Motors as a rebel car company.
Right.
But it's quite interesting. They used the name Rebel for the first Rambler Classic. They put a V8 engine.
Wow.
That's right. So that was a very rebellious thing, especially for
So
something
cool,
like that.
these
The example
cars,
that we
I'm
have
just
here is
drooling.
of the machine, the high-performance Rebel model, which had very
I miss my
numbers.
calling working in
390
classic
to
cars.
40 horsepower. Those are nice numbers for 1970.
I'd be swearing at him like, you work, you fit.
Wisconsin. This one is actually quite attractive.
I'd be like Homer Simpson. If you ever saw that old episode of The Simpsons, guys, and Gypsy there, where Homer's trying to put a piece of puzzle together or something, a puzzle piece. He's like, fit, damn you, fit.
Air conditioning here.
The oddest hood scoop I've ever seen in my life. It looks like somebody laid a FedEx package on the hood and said, "Okay, I'll be here in about an hour." On the hood of your car. I mean, it's really odd the way. I say, what has a tax? Of course, the tax builder. I take that back. I like that.
See, now it's clever.
Where to next?
Let's go to our Pastel Vega. Now, of course,
Oh wow, there's a
everybody knows
tachometer
about
back in the
hybrids.
breather
They
in
get
the
good
AC.
mileage, they're good for the environment. This is a totally different kind of hybrid. This is a great example of that wonderful combination of American grunt and European craftsmanship and design.
Right.
Pastel Vega were built in France, and they
Never
really
heard
were
of
sort
those
of the last
cars.
French luxury car standard. Jean Daninos had a company, Pastel Medellin, who built bodies. He contacted Chrysler and bought their big V8 engines, the big Hemi V8s, and came up with these wonderful bodies which were built in his factory, beautifully designed, incredible details, and they're also designed.
Yeah, it's just kind of rare for me to do a live on Thursday. I thought I'd do something for you guys. So
I think that the HK150 really does qualify as a rebel.
I was just excited. I worked up the Sanford day after the 33-inch one because it's been so hot and freaking raining and stuff. The rain cooled it off, so I didn't have to run the air conditioning.
The reputation of Porsche became, wow, the car nobody could handle, you know. Same thing with these, and Albert Camus, who wrote The Stranger, of course. I think he hit a tree.
He did hit a tree.
And that became somewhat legendary. This famous French writer died in this very romantic way.
Absolutely.
Let's move on to our third car.
The 2018 Toyota CHR.
Now, this I thought would be an interesting choice because Toyota makes extremely sensible, reliable, dependable cars. Yet this is sort of a base model that they turned into a supercar, even a hypercar, if you will. It's 2.4 liters.
That's a beautiful Toyota.
You know, back in the 60s, they barely got 600.
I'll try.
That was considered.
The Daredevil mask should come in the mail soon by October.
Is pretty amazing. And the fact that this is as fast as...
I got it coming on slow boat from China.
It's a bit of a rebel. You would hate to be at a racetrack with your...
Ordered on eBay China.
Whatever it might be, and then get your doors blown up by this thing.
And this is very unusual because this is the car.
It was $4 on eBay for the Daredevil mask from China. I could have got one in the Americas for $9, but I'm cheap.
To handle all of this horsepower in a way that the original $20,000 cost never imagined.
Well, the thing I like about it is they've taken this basic package and just done the ultimate version of this car. And this is the only one there is, correct?
Yes, it is. And when you think about the advances in technology and engineering, that
wow, it's a beautiful car.
A 600 horsepower front-wheel drive car to actually be driven is remarkable.
That's pretty amazing.
So here we have them. 3 very different Rebels.
I do really like the Rebel. I think it's really cool and really interesting. And it represents a truly American.
Yes, Deadpool. Did I say Daredevil? I messed up. I always confuse those two things because they look kind of the same. But they're both red.
Be a specialty car. It's the only one there is. Technology and horsepower is fine, but nothing beats young, dying in a race car, and then exotic country. You know, I mean, I've got to go with it. This has got to be probably the one.
Okay, so being no stranger to being wrong on occasion, you're going to go with Pastel Vega.
That's right.
This and more after a word from the sponsors. For more cool cars, go to jlosgarage.cnbc.com.
I'm subscribed to Jalen's Garage on YouTube, but I'm not sure if he does stuff anymore. Shouldn't ring the bell for the notification. Nice museums and stuff. I'll wait till I see Dre drive that car from France and land it. I'm doing really good. Freaking sweat pimples on my arm and grease I should have washed off. And write a new country song called Pimples and Grease or something. Pimples and grease, pimples and grease. I got creases and pimples and grease. I don't know.
I just switched to Geico.
This is funny with the belts.
Got a company I can trust.
That's a heck of a lot more.
Over 75 years.
People still get pimples even when they're an adult, acne and stuff, I think. I mean, at least I do. I mean, I don't have them on my face. Drew Carey made the joke when you turn 40, they move from your face to your ass. And if you meet a girl with pimples all over her ass, or just target practice. I'm terrible. It's a terrible joke. I shouldn't have just said that. That's awful. I'm so sorry.
The GMC Toonami invitation going on now. Visit your GMC dealer today. Get these offers on select 2018 GMC Toonami models when you finance through GM Financial. Get over $10,600 total value. Sierra 1500 Toonami.
I should have put it adults only. Thank God here. It's just being silly. Forgive me, guys.
Just call 855-503-CASH and we'll work with you to find a solution to your mortgage issues. If you've been turned down for a mortgage because of credit or tax return issues, Cash Call Mortgage now has credit and income-solving mortgages for people.
I love popcorn.
Just call 855.
I got ketchup chips. I'm trying not to eat them. They had them at the store, and they finally have them. Lay's brand. They're popular over in Canada, but Lay's finally made them. I'm gonna eat those Saturday. It's gonna be so good.
Free CRM, also available on your smartphone.
I've been losing a lot of weight. If you know, you guys notice, I'm cutting back and lost interest in my gut and stuff. I lost weight from my face. I don't know. Well, my face is thinner because I shaved and don't have the facial hair on there. Pimple ass girl. I know you've seen some of, I can't say it. I should have said about the pimple butt girl, but I know you've seen some of those movies, Gypsy, where girls have pimples on their butts.
And we're back with Double Up.
So, which of our three rebels has appreciated the most in the last 5 years? We've got the 1970 AMC
These cars
Rebel,
are beautiful,
the
though. I'm starting to
and we got
lose.
the
I'm gonna go to bed. I might be a little overtired or something. And there's the watch beeping, so it's just about 12. And according to the TV, there's 2 minutes. And at 2. My little Time Warner cable box thing there. There's the green letters on there. The letters. Oh yes, we tell time by letters here in New York City. I mean, or New York area, but on numbers, yeah.
That surprises me.
Oh, don't say that stuff, Gypsy.
5 years ago, one of these might cost $130,000.
I think girls get pimples on their boobs. I don't even know that.
Substantial increase.
Imagine they do.
Now we come to the Toyota, the standard street version.
What are we even talking about anymore?
The build cost of this car, including the price of the base car, is $125,000. It's a one-off. Toyota is not going to sell it. Could sell it.
Is that an extra nipple? Oh no, it's a pimple.
As a one-off example, built by the company. So Las Vegas is our appreciation.
I'm gonna go home, smoke a Galois, reread The Stranger, and then go hit the
You
tree.
didn't see that I was itching my nose. I was not wiping snot into my shirt. I just didn't want to go like this and start itching my nose.
We challenged authority. They have this? No. I'd like to have it. All kinds of rule breakers. They would spin the car around and the cops would fly by because going against the grain can be fun. I noticed the residents seem to get a little bit annoyed. Can lead to new things.
I let Craig Ferguson have the car if I own it. Reminds him of his father when he drove him around in them.
I don't want to put it down. But if I do, it's okay. Just remember. Sometimes when you bring a rebel,
I love Jay Leno. He's so brilliantly funny.
you get burned.
You know, he used to get like, I think he was near homeless before he got famous, and cops would pick him up and say he can't sleep in the park, and he would ride all night in cop cars and tell cops jokes, and that's how he would got noticed.
Exploring passion projects.
Oh, they got the penis car on there, the player's car, the penis car.
Achieving personal goals. But this episode is all about delivering. This guy's got a life. Comedian Bill Burr will take his dream car for a joyride. I'm driving a Buick. I'm killing it in life. Meet someone who went from playing virtual games to driving real race cars and winning. Unreal life. There's no reason for anything. Just hit the wall and that's it. I'll fulfill the lifelong wish and take a Stanley steamer up at Stork Mountain.
I took a Stanley steamer on a mountain before, but it wasn't a car.
Comedian Adam Cole. Appearances by Jeff Dunham. Finally, yeah, we'll try and drive one of Pullman's race cars better than Paul Newman. Let's try it on camera.
Yeah, Jeff Dunham, I forgot about that. It made me think of this. He works on cars too, and he's got a, Jeff Dunham actually has a, I can't think what it's called. It might be just Jeff Dunham's channel, but he has a channel where he works on cars too, and Jeff Dunham's in the mechanic stuff too. The comedian guy with the puppets. I love to stay and talk with you guys more, but I gotta end it. I'm sorry, but I'll come back Saturday, and I'll try to put up some videos of me working on that 33-inch stamp. We're getting it back together and cutting. Well, I hope you guys are. How should I put this? How should I end this? I hope you guys have a good night. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and watch out for Nipple Pimple Girl. And peace, guys. See you. Love you. Take care, guys. Have a good night.